genius inventions that are on another level. Do you remember how the cinema of the 1980s imagined the future today as a stage full of flying cars, space travel, and robots? Today, it's not exactly in this way, but the internet has been the great catalyst for this revolution and has brought with it new ways of sharing information that we would later turn into consumer product. Myco 2. What do you think of having a teacher at home 24 hours a day? There is a robot that will make life easier for the children and at home, and certainly for their parents. For academic topics to fun facts and more, Myco 2 is packed with relevant and up-to-date content, specially designed by educators and child behavior specialists. Your little one won't even know he's learning. Myco 2 provides content and learning plans that evolve with him. In fact, it is constantly adding new material to its library, so your child will never be bored. And as the child grows, so does the complexity of the content and conversation. Myco handles advanced voice and facial recognition technology, which allows it to understand and react to your child's mood. It learns to know your child so that it can be better cared for. Are you far away from your child? Use the camera and chat functions to interact with him remotely with fully encrypted control. Now, you can take a breath. And if it's about breathing, you'd better do it with the purest air like our next invention, Atmos Faceware. We don't have to talk about the problems with all kinds of pollution, do we? So, before we get busy looking for the most effective methods to take care of ourselves, the final mask comes. The futuristic design is one of the most striking aspects of the Atmos Faceware, AO-Air. Unlike most other masks and air filters available in the marketplace, this mask covering nose and mouth does not require an airtight seal to be effective. Facial hair, sweat, and other factors that often prevent sealing do not hinder the function of faceware in this case, as the idea is to allow clean, fresh air to flow comfortably out of the mask around the face, creating a continuous, unidirectional outflow that keeps outside air out. AO-Air states that the Atmos Faceware is capable of cleaning the air at over 240 liters per minute. The built-in lithium-ion battery may last up to 5 hours, depending on the user's lung capacity, physical activity, and air quality. The filters will last about a month, depending on the degree of environmental pollution. The big point against this device is undoubtedly its high price. $350 is a bit expensive for a worker. It remains to be seen whether large-scale production will succeed in reducing that initial figure, and whether the example of the Atmos Faceware will be followed by other competing companies. EcoWave Power System. The company EcoWave Power developed an innovative technology for producing clean electricity from the ocean and sea waves using a simple but intelligent design, which allows floats to attach to existing artificial structures and simplify installation and maintenance, as well as accessibility. EWP's innovative technology has been recognized as a pioneer by the chief scientist of the Israeli Ministry of Energy and received an efficient solution label from the Solar Impulse Foundation. In addition, the company received grants from the ERDF, Horizon 2020, and the Israeli Ministry of Energy. It is the only grid-connected wave energy array in the world that is operational and has a substantial number of projects in its pipeline. But how does it work and generate energy? The floats extract energy from the incoming waves by converting the upward and downward movement of the waves into a process of clean energy generation. More precisely, the movement of the floats compresses and decompresses hydraulic pistons that transmit biodegradable hydraulic fluid to the accumulators located on land. In the accumulators, the pressure is being built. This pressure turns a hydraulic motor, which turns the generator, and then electricity is transferred to the network through an inverter. The entire operation of the system is controlled and monitored by an intelligent automation system. In addition, when the waves are too high for the system to handle, the floats are automatically raised above the water level and remain in the up position until the storm passes. Once the storm passes, the floats return to the operating mode. Convercycle. Never has a blood-powered means of transport been so practical. The rear wheel of the Convercycle can be folded completely without tools and with just one hand. This creates a trunk behind the main seat, allowing you to carry up to 180 kilograms. And you could do it for more, but that's the legal limit. So the Convercycle combines the advantages of a short, lightweight, agile city bike with the transport of a cargo bike. The Convercycle is a unique means of transport that fits perfectly in modern day life and offers a whole new flexibility for urban living. Sounds ideal, doesn't it? With the Convercycle, you can transport your shopping with ease. Everything finds its place in a 60 by 40 centimeter loading basket. You can do your shopping without stress, without emitting toxic fumes, and without looking for a parking space. And when folded in city mode, the compact dimensions allow you to maneuver with a small turning circle. You can move around the city as you are just with a normal bike, but its designers haven't just thought of that. For example, do you want to transport your dog by bike? No problem. A suitable box or even animal transport boxes can easily be integrated. In the same way you can place a standard child's bike seat behind the seat, the seat moves over the loading basket and can be used in both the urban and the loading mode of the Convercycle bike. But don't think for all these advantages, you are driving a fragile vehicle. Thanks to its 28-inch wheels, you can also make longer trips with the Convercycle. The larger wheels also help you get over curbs or potholes, unique among cargo bikes or touring bikes, whatever you choose. And if you're worried that this noble transport will wrinkle your clothes, you can get the solution in our next invention, Effie. Effie's ironing machine looks like a stylish space-age wardrobe with wheels. It doesn't require any plumbing, so you can store it wherever you want. Just don't forget to fill the water tank. With the ability to iron 12 items at a time, Effie could be a real time saver. You can iron any item of clothing that fits the window of the device, such as shirts, pants, t-shirts, as well as bedding and towels. However, this large capacity means that Effie is a bulky machine, so it's not the easiest thing to store in a closet when you're done. You can add your wet clothes to Effie directly from the washing machine, and each garment will be dried and ironed in just 6 minutes. How much does Effie cost? With an estimated price of $700 to $1,000, it can be taken as an investment, more than buying an appliance. But is it worth making a long-term investment? Scribits. This small device can draw any race on the wall an infinite number of times, which means that the decoration of this surface can have a completely professional and personalized finish in a few minutes. Moreover, its installation and operation are extremely intuitive. Only 2 wires are needed to hang it, and from the application, send the design we have previously selected for Scribit to draw it in a few minutes. The possibilities are endless in terms of designs, because although the application has a wide range of templates, you can select your own designs. Potentially, it is a robot that you are thinking of for home use, but it also fits perfectly in restaurants, hotels, offices, or schools. Its versatility makes it an ideal companion to encourage creativity in spaces and interior design. The core of its technology is a rotary engine that allows you to move freely on the smooth surface of the wall. As its holding force is very high, it can, in the middle of the process, change the colors of the pattern without this generating imperfections in the final result. When erasing, the temperature of the upper head increases and it quickly finishes its task without leaving a mark or damaging the wall. Maybe we haven't all science fiction promised us, but we live in a present of technological revolution, and it comes to overcome the limits of what we imagine. Which of these incredible inventions do you think is more important? Tell us in the comments what you think of them. Leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell so we can let you know every time we upload new material. See you soon!